Hey guys, this is Juniper Gaming, and I'm Josh K bringing you the Week 5 pre-game show. That is, rather, this week is going to be the Little Rock Warriors at the Miami Sharks, and we have definitely hyped this game up. It should be a good one, offensive, high scoring in my prediction, and I'll tell you a little bit who I think is going to win and why as I go on after I show the depth chart. So let's start with the Warriors. We have Skylar Turner, their 99 overall quarterback, and he is currently hot. And their halfback is, of course, Gadarius Sanchez, 97 overall halfback. And there you see their backup is 91 overall, so that's good. And their fullback, Quintarius Cobbs, 99 overall. And now their wide receivers. Today we're going to have, of course, Tyrus Holmes, 96 overall wide receiver, and it would be Deshaun Beasley if he was healthy, but instead it will be Orson Coles, and Bryce V will be the slot receiver for today. 96, 82, and 81 respectively. Tight end will be Gerald Jordan, and he is a 98 overall and a team captain. The left tackle this game is going to be Nick Rhodes if he was healthy, but instead it's going to be George Barker, and he is currently hot. He is an 84 overall at left tackle. Left guard now is going to be Clay Myers, who is actually a right guard, but he is 88 overall at this position of left guard, so he's going to be starting there. The center is Parker Kanda, and he is a 93 overall. And now the right guard, the right guard is going to be Wes Morgan. He is a 97 overall right guard. And now we'll go to right tackle, and there you see Stephen Adams, 96 overall right tackle, and that will bring an end to the offense. As you see, very high-powered offense, a lot of high ratings. But the defense now, Dontre Waters, 96 overall left end, and he's currently hot. And now the right end, we have Heine Bryant, 94 overall. I'm not too sure about that. And defensive tackle, the two ones, Juwan Walters and Chris Walker, 93 and 83 overall, or 90 and 83 overall respectively. They are 4-3, so they'll be starting. Akeem Franklin is going to be the starting left outside linebacker, 83 overall. And the middle linebacker is going to be Scott Winter, who is a 92 overall. And these guys are just depth. There you see two middle linebackers are hurt, and the fourth guy, Jason Holmes, is hot. So he must have been playing some. And the right outside linebacker here is Carl Ontko. He is 83 overall. And now we got the secondary, the cornerbacks. We have Marcus Creighton, who's a 91 overall. Coco Gibson, who is an 83. And they're both hot, I believe. So that's good for the Warriors. And there you have Tahay Hammond, I guess that is, 97 overall. I think so. And there we have Arian Rodgers, not Aaron Rodgers. Arian Rodgers, strong safety, 95 overall. Kicker Eric Riley, 97 overall. Caleb Patton, the punter, 73 overall. And their kick and punt returning specialist is not going to be Beasley since he's hurt. It will be Parson Finner, who's an 83 overall, and Bailey behind him with the same rating. So that'll pretty much wrap things up. You'll see the kickoff to start. Obviously, the kicker and the long snapper is actually not going to be their tight end. It's going to be Wes Morgan, 95 overall right guard, and the third down running back is Sherman Edwards. But wow, look at that. All of them are 99, 99, 99, 98. That is incredible. And I'm going to take this little pause to talk about the Warriors. You saw their ratings. They're through the roof. You barely saw any 80s there. I didn't even see a 70 starting. That's insane. Some of their backups could be started on their own. That's how amazing the Warriors are, and I'll talk about that more later. But here you see Kanda, the center, is an Iron Man. Anderson, left tackle, is a first-round pick. Hammond, free safety, is a defensive playmaker. Beasley is the go-to guy and return specialist when he is healthy. Myers is the right guard, and he is injury-prone, along with his friend James, who is a halfback injury-prone. Skylar Turner is obviously the franchise quarterback, and he is a playoff performer as well. That's funny, though they didn't win any Super Bowls. But Onko is injury-prone, and Jordan is injury-prone as well. And there you see Holmes is the go-to guy and offensive playmaker. Franklin is injury-prone. And last but not least, Gilliam is a first-round pick. So now, knowing that, we'll go to the injuries and see who's hurt for the Warriors for long and short term. and see what's up with that. There you see Nick Rhodes is only out for a week, and he dislocated his hip. Tyshawn Beasley is going to be out for 2 weeks with a partial groin tear, and Timmy Mack is going to be out for 3 with a broken hand. And there you saw Evante Berry with a dislocated hip out for 5 weeks. And now we'll move on to the Sharks depth chart, and I'll continue to talk about the Warriors a little bit. You saw, I expect them to win. You saw those ratings. Those were crazy insane. I mean, seriously. You see some of these teams going through the quarterback. Seriously, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. But here we go. Here we go, Sharks. PJ James, 94 overall quarterback for the Miami Sharks. That's not a bad start. Their halfback, Jerron Fleming, 97 overall at his position, and he's hot. The fullback for them is Nathan Mied, 92 overall. Watch out for him. He does catch some passes, and he's not too slow for a fullback. Jerron Barksdale would start, but instead it's going to be Akeem Graham and Jaden Burns. And then you have Cleaver Cheever down there, who is the slot receiver. And there is Joshua Blanker, who is cold right now, 84 overall. Left tackle Jared Bennett, who is 89 overall. The left guard is going to be DeAndre Dickerson, who is a 93 overall, and he is currently hot. And there you see the center is Jarrett Schneider, who is a 97 overall. So far looking like their offensive line is pretty dominant and strong, protecting their quarterback, and Scott Hunt, 80 overall. And I believe at a time he was in the lead for the most pancake blocks. I don't know if he still is, but there's Bryce Nicolopoulos, 90 overall, right tackle. And now we'll head over to defense. Xavier Locke, 74 overall. Though he does not have exactly a high overall, watch out for him. He sacks a lot of people. Austin Nelson, 62 overall, right, and their ends aren't the best, but they have good defensive tackles. Bolton and Lofen, 92 and 73 overall. And there you have Antoine Pierre, 92 overall, left outside linebacker. The middle linebacker is Bryce Campbell, and Griffin is hurt, and so are all those other guys except for Collinsworth Dalton, but they don't play, so you don't have to worry about those terrible ratings. That is just bad. Belton Furch is a 96 overall, and he is currently hot, so now we'll move to the secondary, and Chad Graham, 90 overall, and Eric Stewart, 76 overall, and Eric Stewart is hot right now. And we'll move to the safeties. Free safety first, DeAndre Watkins, 85 overall, and the strong safety, not Courtney Sanders because he's hurt, or that other guy, Holiday. It's going to be Tyshawn Beasley, the cornerback, 55 overall at that. So that's a little bit of a weakness as of right now. We'll take a look at those injuries. But Ben Riggs is the kicker, 95 overall. Great kicker, one of the better ones in the league. Lucas Hillier is the punter, 71, and he is cold. The kick returning specialist, Jaden Burns, and of course Barksdale if he wasn't hurt. So Fleming will be taking over that. Same thing for punt returning. And the kickoff to start is obviously the kicker, and the long snapper is the left guard DeAndre Dickerson, and the third down running back is Fleming. So looking at that depth chart, the ratings are not as high as the Warriors, but they still stand a shot, obviously, as they are undefeated. Obviously, they're doing something right. And I believe that the problem with the Warriors is, I'll stop talking about that for a second and go to this. Watkins is an Iron Man, Bolton run stopper. PJ James, quarterback of the future and franchise quarterback. Of course, Saunders is a playoff performer. Saunders is also injury prone. Barksdale is a playoff performer. Burns is a project player. And Isaac Graham is injury prone. So, knowing that, we'll go to the injuries. And as I was saying before, the Sharks have a good chance of winning because they are home, but they also mesh. And Alvin Griffin is out for a week, partial ACL tear. Courtney Saunders, 2 weeks, broken hand. Same thing for Jerome Barksdale, torn bicep though. And Dilbert Holiday is out for 2 weeks with a broken hand. And Duran Brand has a broken collarbone for 4 weeks. So that'll wrap up everything I'm about to show you about these two teams. But on to what I was saying before. I will predict that the Little Rock Warriors are going to take this one just because I believe they have everything they finally need. They haven't meshed together before, as they've made the Super Bowl twice straight, but haven't won it. I think it has to do with clutch, maybe. Hopefully they fix that. And so yeah, that's what I predict. I don't know what you guys think. I think the Little Rock Warriors are going to come away with this one. Sharks definitely have a shot, though. I expect it to be very high scoring, very offensive, because Skylar Turner and PJ James are both very good quarterbacks, and the receivers aren't terrible either. So that'll wrap up this pregame show for week 5. This is Juniper Gaming, and I'm Josh K, and I'm out.